It'll be the homestanding Bucknell University Bison, ranked for the first time all year, coming in 20th in the USILA coaches poll, and they will host the visiting Army Black Knights, ranked 17th in the nation. Both teams 6-3. Army 2-2 in league play. Bucknell 3-2 in league play. We're ready for the opening face-off. It will be Jake Dunlop against Dan Grabber. Grabber wins 57% of the face-offs for Army. Meanwhile, Dunlop wins 56% of the face-offs for Bucknell. The refs are about to drop the ball, and we are about to get underway. I am Justin Antweil. Doug Bergsong is our executive producer. The whistle blows, and it's officially go time, and the face-off is jarred loose. Alex Spring going for it. Spring leads the team in ground balls, and it will be eventually knocked away. Dunlop chasing after it, and the Bison win the face-off. Bucknell going right to left on your monitor, and here we go. Bucknell, going left to right on your monitor as they backpedal the ball. Grimberg is in goal for the Bison, and the goalie for Army will be Summers. Now, Army gets off to fast starts. Army's outscoring opponents 34-14 in the first quarter this season. We'll play 4 15-minute quarters. Obviously, we'll have a long half in between quarters 2 and 3. So Bucknell with the ball on the offensive end. They're led by Ryan Joseph, who leads the team with 21 goals. That's number 9 in white. Joseph having a renaissance season, 5th most goals in the Patriot League. Flibbit with the ball. He'll kick it back to Will Sands. Sands second on the team in assists. He's only a rookie. Back to Doyle, and here's Joseph at the 35-yard line. Rijo had 14 goals his first 3 years. He already has 21 this season through 9 games. The senior from Smithtown, New York, one of the captains. One of 4 captains. He'll pass it to Will Sands, the rookie from Locust Valley, New York, who had a great game against Holy Cross. Sands picked up 9 points in that one. Here comes Thomas Flibbit, leads the team in shots on goal. His shot will be scooped up by Summers. Picked up on the rebound by Dixon. They go back to Flibbit. Flibbit dodges left, goes right, and he'll kick it back out. Great recovery by David Dixon to reset the piece right now. Here's Sean Doyle. Doyle has at least 1 point in 38 straight games. He was thinking about the wraparound. Now he'll slow things up. They feed to the center. Joseph a dodge left. He kicks it back out to Sands. Look at the ball movement here by the Bison. Can they draw first blood? Joseph back to Sands. Sands, couple dekes in the back. Sands going left. Is he going for the wraparound? The shot. Knee save by Summers. It's picked up by the Bison again. What a recovery by Alex Ryan. 2 outstanding rebounds on the offensive end by the Bucknell Bison. 1 by Dixon and now 1 by Alex Ryan. 2 seniors coming through. Army leads the all-time series 27-12. Shot is high by Kyle Shanahan. Will Sands there to chase it down. And expect this game to be very close. Of the last 21 meetings between Army and Bucknell, 20 of them have been decided by 3 goals or less. And Bucknell's played their fair share of close games this season. Shot attempt is high. Sands chases after it. So Bucknell coming up with a couple empty possessions, but they've been there for the rebounds. Bucknell has played 8 games this season, decided by 2 goals or less. Here comes Sam's shot. It's a score, and the Bison draw first blood. The rookie comes through. 4 times the charm for the Bison. They got rebound after rebound after rebound after rebound, and they finally poke it through the pipes. Will Sands, nicely done. That is his 12th goal of the season, 3rd most on the team. Just a quick rip, and he poked it past Sam Summers. Unassisted goal for Will Sands. In our last Bison Vision broadcast, he had an outstanding game. That was the game against Holy Cross, where he had a hat trick and 6 assists. He was the 49th best player coming out of high school, according to InsideLacrosse.com. An outstanding recruit, an prized recruit. And ball is loose and will be picked up by Army, so Army wins this faceoff. So this is Army's first offensive possession. Bucknell leads 1-0, 12:04 to go. Army, they're led offensively by John Glesner, the preseason Patriot League Offensive Player of the Year, 3-time All-League selection. The senior from Camillus, New York is 6'3", over 200 pounds. He's number 21 in black. Look for him to do a lot of the damage. Another key player to focus in on Army is Cole Johnson. Johnson has 24 goals. That's second most in the Patriot League. And another threat is Connor Cook, number 77. Cook is the shortest player, just 5'5", but he is real scrappy out there. So here comes Army as they move it backwards. Suffocating defense by the Bison. Brad Dotson is making his just second career start, the sophomore from Vienna, Virginia. He is starting for the second time in place of Lucas Munoz, who tore his ACL against Brown. Good ball movement here by Army. Couple dekes right. They're going to go left. Trying to whiz it past everyone with Shea Mullins, and it's a goal. It's a goal for the Army Black Knights, and they get the equalizer with 11:02 to go in the first quarter, and we're all equal at 1. So it's a goal for Army, and they come through. Wow, a behind-the-back goal by Connor Cook. That was his 18th goal of the season, and that is a trick shot right there by Connor Cook. We just talked about he's one of the best players in the team. 18 goals this season for Connor Cook, now second most in the team. He was originally tied with Glesner for second most goals with 17, but now he breaks that tie. Remember, Army gets off to fast starts. They're outscoring opponents now 35-15 in the first quarter. And this season, when Army leads after the first quarter, they're 6-1. So it's very important for Bucknell to hold serve here and not let Army get off to a great start. A vicious hit on the back line. But Army possesses the ball here. It's Connor Cook with it. This is the Black Knights team that's led by Joe Alberici in his 10th year as head coach. Bucknell's led by another 10th year head coach in Frank Federaca. Both are just icons in the Patriot League. Alberici, two-time Patriot League Coach of the Year. Same thing with Frank Federaca. Great lacrosse minds. And there are a couple interesting storylines in this game. Austin Schultz, a defender for Army, is a transfer from Bucknell. Ball up in the air, picked up by Connor Cook. He gets the rebound, he stuffs it in. Second goal in a 60-second span for Connor Cook. And just like that, Army surges ahead and leads 2-1. Well, it was an initial deflection by the Bucknell defensive line, but it squirted up in the air, and Cook was there for the rebound, and he just put it in. This one was kind of more of a conventional goal, low inside. His first goal was the trick shot behind the back. But that's an interesting storyline, having Austin Schultz. He's now a defender for Army. He's actually the reigning Patriot League Defensive Player of the Week. He used to play for Bucknell. Another interesting storyline is Reeves Klipstein, a defender for Army. His brother is now the assistant coach at Holy Cross, and he graduated from Bucknell in 2011, and he was an outstanding lacrosse player at Bucknell. So a couple interesting storylines to keep in mind. Who's going to win this face-off here? Ball is loose. We've got a timeout by the Bison. I think the Bison possessed the ball, then Frank quickly called a timeout to regroup here. So Bucknell drew first blood, then 2 goals within 60 seconds by Connor Cook. His 18th and 19th goals of the season. And the Bison are going to call a timeout here to regroup. I am Justin Antweil. Thanks so much for joining me on PatriotLeague.tv, powered by Campus Insiders. 2 nationally ranked foes going at it in Bucknell and Army. These two have been going at it since 1979.